Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sturge here, and today we're back on the builder base so I can give you some tips for how to fix any rushed builder hall level. At the moment I am on my builder hall 9 as you see here, and it is pretty rushed. I still have a bunch of level 4 walls, some level 1 defenses, and just very low defenses as well. But I do have this max multi-mortar, which I am trying to work on the new requirements for the 6 builder on the home village. I still have to get the gear up and the 45 levels of heroes total on the builder base. I don't have them available right now. I only have 27 out of the 45 upgraded, so I have to get a bunch of hero levels going. But my main goal for today is to show you guys how to fix a rushed account, which I am working on right now, fixing this account by heading over to the progress base, and this is the base that I am using. It's essentially the same thing on both stages. I just have a split of the resources and the army buildings because you can't have all of the resource buildings on the same village, so I just have it kind of split into both sections. We're going to start off towards the bottom here with what to upgrade first on your rushed village. I will be separating the builders into one builder on the resource and army buildings, like this stuff down here, and then another building on the defenses, but we'll get to the defenses a little bit later into the video. Starting off with the army and loot buildings, you obviously want to get the clock tower up to their max level for whatever builder hall level you are at, just because you want to get as much done as quickly as possible, and using the boost from the clock tower will help you out in the long run. Now I have to upgrade this up to level 7 to get an extra 2 minutes for 26 minutes total, so we'll be getting that up eventually here. Also getting the laboratory up to its max level so you can get the maximum level of troops. I have the baby dragons up to level 18, which is max level for builder hall 9, which is good. I have been using that. It's a very good attack strategy at most builder hall levels. Onto the barrack. Now if you don't have all of the levels of the barrack unlocked, you don't have the dropship, the power P.E.K.K.A, or the hog glider, you will get the upgraded version of those here. So once I upgrade to the next level of the barrack and unlock the dropship, I will get to level 11 immediately once unlocking the troops. So getting these up will help you out with your attacks using different armies for different bases. And with you using different armies, you want to get healing through that second stage. So getting that healing hut up to the max level for your builder hall level will help you get through that second stage and get the 6 stars to get some more gold for your defenses. And while we're over here on the second stage, let's talk about the battle copter as well as the battle machine. If you are still working on your 6 builder and need to get to the 45 hero levels, upgrading the battle copter is a pretty good solution, because at the moment you only really need the battle machine. The battle copter isn't that useful right now at the moment, with the baby dragons dealing most of the work if you are using that attack strategy. But if you have the 6 builder unlocked or don't have access to it because you are a lower builder hall level, I recommend upgrading the battle machine to max level for whatever builder hall level you're at, just because it is the better hero to get up and that is more useful on the builder base. But moving on to the resource buildings, you obviously want to get the collectors up as soon as possible, especially the elixir collectors, because if you have rushed your defenses, you're not going to get that much loot from defenses in terms of elixir, because as you see here in my defense log, I'm getting 6-starred most of the time. So again, the lowest amount of elixir, which is going to make me have to do more attacks. So I'm getting that elixir collector up, or all of them, on both stages will help you out in the long run, as well as the gold mine. Even though I have a full gold, I have been attacking and doing pretty well with my baby dragon attack strategy, getting 6 stars most of the time, and at least making it to the second stage most of the time as well. So doing pretty good with this attack strategy. I will do some attack strategy guides later on in the week. If you want to see that, make sure to subscribe if you want to see any of those. But the gem mine, you can get that up to the max level if you really only care about the 6 builder and the gem mine, getting that up to the max level as well. And then the storages, you obviously want to get those up eventually. Those are the last buildings to get up for your army and loot buildings, just because you are trying to get the lowest upgrades up to the max level, and you won't need the maximum level of capacity for your storages. So getting those up to the max level last won't be too much of a big deal. There are a bunch of different ways of getting builder gold and elixir, as well as clock tower potions. The first one is inside of the challenges that are in the game right now for the bonanza challenges. You get a bunch of rewards for completing 3 stars and 6 stars for all of these challenges, which I have a link to a guide in the description below the video if you still need any of these challenges completed to get more of those rewards. That is one way of getting a bunch of gold and elixir and magic items. Another way is heading over to the raid shop here and buying the builder gold elixir from here, as well as the clock tower potions, just because you get this once a week that you can come over here and purchase these things as well. So you can head over and get that. And those are the main 2 ways of getting builder gold elixir, as well as the clock tower potions, to help you progress a lot faster on the builder base. Now, I did mention to have one builder on the resource and army buildings and another one on the defenses, because you want to have your army buildings and loot buildings up so you can get more gold for attacking, and then one builder on the defenses so you can help protect your village from getting 6-starred, so you can get more elixir to upgrade your army. So it's kind of like getting both sides going at the same time. So I do have this layout going because I want to get the lowest level stuff upgraded to the max level. So I have a couple of Teslas here I want to get up to the next level, and I have just basically moving on to every single level. So level 2, 3, 4, and then over here on the second stage, I have it going from 5 all the way up to max level at level 9 for Builder Hall 9. So I just have the layout different. It will be different for you depending on what kind of defenses you have at the lowest level. So this will be the way I will be upgrading defenses on the builder base for all of Builder Hall levels. I will be doing this on every single account that I have for each Builder Hall level. I almost forgot to mention what to upgrade inside of the laboratory. I did mention that the baby dragon is pretty strong at any Builder Hall level basically in the game at the moment. I do recommend upgrading this to whatever max level it is for your Builder Hall. The next one is the cannon cart, even though you might have this upgraded pretty well, because before this update came out you needed this upgraded to get the 6 builders. So my guess is you do have this upgraded a decent amount, so you can use this with the baby dragons, which I will have a strategy for later on in the week, like I said. Another one is the Night Witch, which I've seen a lot of people use on my lower accounts, and just using mass Night Witch attack strategies and 3-star and 6-star me plenty of times, which I do find a bit annoying, but this is apparently a good strategy to use, just like in the Builder Base 1.0. The Power Packer, which I don't have at the moment, but that is a pretty good troop to use in mass as well, with its ability dealing a ton of damage to the surrounding buildings. And the last ones I guess you could get are the Bomber and the Giant up to the max level, just because of the ground troops doing a ton of damage if you have a base that you are going to be attacking that is vulnerable to the ground. Now that I've shown you how to fix a rushed account, let's go ahead and start fixing my account here. I have a bunch of gold and elixir inside of my storages, so let's go ahead and start doing some upgrades around the base. I need to spend some gold because I still have the star bonuses which I need to get for today, and I think I have 2 available which I can get to unlock the reinforcement camp inside of the shop, which I still have to get. So let's go ahead over to these walls here and get some wall upgrades going. We'll upgrade these set of walls, I guess, up to level 5 at 1.62 million gold. We'll get that going there. We'll actually swap it. Oh, yes, you can't swap with the line of walls, but we'll do that later, down to 2.9. So we're gonna head and go out and do a couple of attacks to get the star bonus on this account. And finishing off this attack, we got a pretty overpowered attack here with getting the 200%. We'll head back to the base as we get the second and last star bonus for the day, bringing us up to 3.8 million elixir, so we can head into the shop and buy the final thing in here for Builder Hall 9, which is the second reinforcement camp. It's going to take 9 days. I don't want to use that book of building because I still have my Tunnel 12 to upgrade things around there. So we're just going to let that go for the 9 days and then use the gold for something on defense. I think I will be upgrading the roaster up to level 3, just because if you look on defense, we've been attacked by night witches, and I think that's basically it. Some power pekkas as well. These are the recent attacks, these 4 here. I'm getting 3 or 6 starred on every single one, so it's either the base design is bad or it's just because of my defenses being low, which is probably a little bit of the both, to be honest. But we'll get this up to level 3 at 1.2 million gold and almost a 3-day upgrade time there. Not too bad. We don't have the clock tower boost at the moment. We do have a bunch of clock tower potions that we can spend on here. we don't have any more in the challenge, so we'll just let that run for the hour there and save the other ones for later on. But we still have to get something going inside of the lab, so let's head into the magic items and use the builder elixir here to get all this stuff all the way back up to 4.7 million, and gonna be upgrading the cannon cart up to level 17 to deal more damage and have some more hit points, and a 3.6 million gold or elixir upgrade in a 5-day time. They're not too bad. Gonna save that book for my home village, and that is basically it for today. We have all the upgrades going around the base, and I did show you how to fix any rushed builder hall level. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. And if you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more builder based content. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.